Yep, to the yep. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl, P.O.C, host of Revive Radio. We are live right now on ReviveIsAlive.com. You gotta get up anyway. So why not get up with your girl, P.O.C, man? Each and every morning, Revive is Alive 365. 24/7 a.m. to the p.m. Click that link in my bio. It's going to take you directly where you need to be. Revive_POC. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as the newsletter while you at it so you can stay locked with everything we got going on here at Revive Radio. We got a lot in store. We are finishing 2020 stronger than ever. Shout out to everybody who's making it happen in 2020, not allowing excuses to take over, making it happen. That's the only thing that I'm focused on right now is making it happen. We are almost in the 8th month of the year. It's almost August 2020. Could you believe it? But today is July 23rd, 2020. I want to get into a quick weather report with you guys right now. Make sure you guys give me a call, 202-750-9112. Let me know how it feel outside today. Today will be a high of 92 degrees with a 75% chance of rain here in the city of Philadelphia. So be ready. It's going to be kind of hot and sticky out there, but I definitely want to encourage you all to go outside and get some fresh air. Definitely. And for, people who are trying to stay cool this summer in the city of Philadelphia, the city has turned on spray grounds and spray features at 91 parks and recreation facilities here in the city of Philadelphia. The spray grounds will be open from 3 to 7 p.m. on weekdays and 12 to 5 p.m. on weekends. So residents here in the city of Philadelphia, if you want to know more about the information when it comes down to these spray grounds and these spray parks for your children, for your youth, you can find more information about that at phila.gov. Once again, that's phila.gov. And the reason why they open these spray grounds here in the city is because the public pools will not be open summer 2020 because of the whole COVID quarantine situation that we're dealing with right now. But I definitely would encourage you guys to check it out. The city is trying their best, to accommodate us with everything that's going on, especially during this heat wave right now. Let's get into some local news while we at it as well. Shout out to the city of Philadelphia. That's where we at, reviving the airways. Sanitation Union. Man, I know how y'all feel because I am one that has been calling 311. I definitely have called and complained at least 4 or 5 times in the past 2 weeks. But the Sanitation Union says more than 100 workers have contracted COVID-19, and that is the reason why the trash piles are piling up on our Philadelphia streets. As a result, data show just as of last week, 4,331 trash complaints were made just last week, and that's 8 times more than the city has ever seen. And I definitely have called at least 4 times myself. The streets department is just pretty much asking people to put their trash out one day later than normal, starting the week of July 20th, to warn people that it may take longer for their trash to be picked up over the next 2 weeks. I'm glad they finally made this announcement because this was something that, residents here in the city was definitely having a problem with. I was definitely having a problem with, and I live on a very small block. So picture your trash being outside for 3 or 4 days, and it just, the cats, the alley cats, the possums, the raccoons just taking over, man. You know how these Philly cats really be. So yeah, man, I just wanted to make that announcement because it was something that was bothering me. So I wanted to make sure that I dropped that in our local news report today. Getting into some quick entertainment news before we go on this quick commercial break. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in us on the other side. ReviveIsAlive.com with some entertainment news for all those who are looking forward to the NBA season starting back up. Issa Rae helped launch an NBA restart for the season with a new video clip that she dropped. It was more like a commercial that she dropped on the NBA website. I thought it was pretty dope, showing black girl magic, showing a little different side of Issa Rae, that awkward black girl side of her. But I think it was dope that the NBA supported, Issa Rae in this way to give her a platform for her voice to be heard. But if you guys are interested in that, I would say definitely go ahead and check out that commercial by Issa Rae with the NBA. I think that was a good tag team right there. Definitely if you want to draw more fans that look like me and you, right? After last week's campaign, right? This is something I really wanted to talk, real small talk about. But after last week's campaign, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian is all over the news right now. So according to Complex News, there were so many different comments made back and forth between the two this week. And Kim says, she's standing behind her man at this time, especially after last week's campaign launch that Kanye did in South Carolina. Kim is standing behind her man, and she's sharing a statement saying, please just show Kanye compassion and empathy as Kanye deals with his mental health concerns. And then Kanye responded and said, Psh, I I've been trying to divorce my wife for some time now. That was his simple response, according to Complex News. But I definitely want to shout out my guy, Dave Chappelle, a real one for real. Shout out my guy, Dave Chappelle, for going out there and checking on him, even when he didn't have to. That is how we redefine cancel culture and start creating more counsel culture. So definitely shout out to Dave Chappelle. That is a true friend, staying by his friend, even in, all the hoopla he's causing right now. He still went out there to check on him to make sure that he was good. So I think that's giving credit what credit deserves right there. Shout out to my guy, J. Cole. I'm always going to give, his music some credit because it definitely deserves it. J. Cole actually dropped 2 songs from his new album, Fall of This Week. The name of the album is Fall Off, and he dropped the 2 songs this week. So I definitely want to hear your feedback on it. We're going to be actually playing it tomorrow on 98.5. So make sure you guys chime in each and every Friday, 3 to 6 p.m., 98.5 here in the tri-state area. Turn your radios up. Lastly but not least, NBA stars. I wanted to make sure that we, put out some good news as well with all the controversial things that's happening right now. But NBA stars Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, and Dwayne Wade, 3/4 of the famous group, the Banana Boat Crew, has joined forces to put together a fund, putting their money where their mouth is. And the fund is called Social Change Fund, which will provide resources and support for organizations focusing on empowering the Black community. So because, they know that they have an important impact in our communities, surrounding communities, whether it's Black, brown, white, it doesn't matter. When it comes down to the NBA, they are entertainers for everyone. But what they're doing is they're putting their money where their mouth is and empowering, organizations that already empower the Black community by just funding them to be able to keep themselves alive. I think that is amazing. So shout out to Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, and Dwayne Wade for putting their money where their mouth is. That's what it's all about. If you're not able to do it, yourself, play your role. All of us have a role to play, and that's okay. Find your role and play it well. Be a master at what you do. You don't have to do what everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to stick to, being an entertainer, but you have money to put in somebody's pocket, play your role. That's all. I'm going to leave it like that. But I definitely want to say, before I wrap up my entertainment news, hands down, that was the best Versa battle ever I experienced, that I ever watched yesterday. Snoop Dogg, DMX, you had the 2 top dogs, all at the same time. I truly enjoyed the fact that they were in the same space, the energy, the conversations, the jokes, the going down memory lane. All of that was what was needed for the culture of hip hop. That was true hip hop. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. His catalog is just enormous. It's huge. It's just really overpowering. Like, Snoop Dogg has been a gospel rapper, a reggae artist. I say a gospel rapper, a gospel artist, a reggae artist, a hip hop artist. Like, he has done so many different things. When he was pulling out that Nate Dogg music, I was like, yo, you bringing me back. Then DMX, he kept it so raw and so him. Like, I love the weight that he gained. You can tell that he's loving on himself more. You can tell that he's in a good space. Shout out to DMX. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, that whole entire versus. Shout out to Timbaland and Swiss Beats for even creating a platform for us, by us, giving the culture what it needs, man. That's what it's all about. I just want to make sure I shout that out. I want to know who y'all thought was the winner of last night's Versa battle as well. Drop your comments below at revive_POC, or you can hit me up exclusively. You know what I'm saying? This is your hotline every time we revive your airways, 202-750-9112. Hit my phone. That's your emergency contact number. I want to hear from you. And I got to drop my safety and wellness resources. You know how I'm coming, man. I'm a person about the people, so I definitely got to make sure the people know they got resources out here. So if you are in the state of Pennsylvania or in the city of Philadelphia, just remember that you cannot support anyone else unless you're supporting yourself first. I'm just going to say that, period. And this is nationwide. This is not just for the city of Philadelphia or the state. This is period. You cannot support anyone else unless you support yourself. But if you are in the city of Philadelphia or in the state of Pennsylvania, if you're feeling overwhelmed, alone, or just need to talk to somebody, they have a hotline number for you directly, 1-855-284-2494. Once again, that hotline number is 1-855-284-2494. Or if you're just a texter and you want to just text how you feel, just write how you feel. I do understand people love to use those nonverbals nowadays. You can text PA to 741-741, and that's how you will get access access to the PA crisis hotline. Once again, the number, I'm going to repeat that, 1-855-284-2494. And if you are, somebody who's used to these nonverbals, text PA to 7474 so you can get the help that you deserve, the help that you are granted, the help that you deserve. Please understand, it's for you and by you. Let's get it. For more information for the people who are in Philadelphia, if you feel any concerns about, contracting COVID-19, there's also a number that you can call to speak to a health professional at 1-800-722-7112. Once again, that's 1-800-722-7112. If you are feeling any symptoms, if you have a family member that's feeling any symptoms, this hotline number is 24/7, so you can reach them at any time. Once again, that number is 1-800-722-7112. They're also giving out free testing. So if you are someone who is in need of testing or looking to be tested and, you're not in a financial situation to do so, if you contact that number here in the city of Philadelphia, they will help you get the access to the resources that you need and the access to the resources that you deserve. It's your girl, P.O.C. Man, turn your radios up. Spread the word, spread the message. We are back at it at 7 p.m. Don't miss our special guest. We got a black shoe company coming through, Rock Deep. You don't want to miss this. I'm excited to be speaking with Rock, man. I heard a lot about him. I heard a lot about this shoe company. I might be switching on my athletic wear in a minute. I'm trying to support who supports me. I'm trying to keep you out the stores and support yours. Shout out to Congress Heights Ultra Cautious Center, man. My guy, you already know what time it is. It's your girl, P.O.C. Radio's up, switch your dials over. We'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. Let's go. ReviveIsAlive.com is the place where you need to be. Support us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Revive_POC. Make sure you guys click that donation button at the bottom of the homepage to keep Revive alive for the next 365 days. Let's go. We do it for you. Everything we do is a football effect for you and about you. Let's go. Radio's up, dials over. Cop that Russell Brand Get To us on the website. We'll be back after this commercial break. Let's go.